All right. We are live right now. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another episode of Think and Grow with Vet Green. I have my daughter here, as well as my brother, the Joker, Franklin, the Overlooked MC. You know him as the marketing guru. If you guys are on Facebook, make sure you head on over. We are broadcasting live on Facebook as well as YouTube. And I have my daughter, Devajna, here. What's up, Diva?
Hi, everybody.
So what's going on with you, the Joker? Let's start with you first. And if you guys have anything to talk about, or if you have some pictures or anything like that, go ahead and send them to me in DM. Right now, we are going to check in with the Joker. So how's it been going, the Joker?
Yeah, hanging in there. Just been busy all day today. Doing my show at 514onlinemix.com, radio, and also the IBP Media Group, the pop-up show with the Joker. And we had a good discussion today on the show, me and Joe Taker, and talking about fans versus super fans and how
Mm.
to get super fans and all that good stuff. So that was a good conversation right there that we had on the podcast to help you artists and business owners get customers and fans throughout these devices and social media and all this stuff that's supposed to be easy, but it's tough. But we still hanging in
Mm-hmm.
and make it happen and get the bag. So I'm definitely doing good. I'm hanging in there. I'm,
Oh,
just praying
that's
for Buffalo and all that. That's all.
yeah. How was your holiday?
Oh, holiday was awesome. Me and the wife went to a couple cannabis festivals out here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You know what I mean? I was exploring the flowers. I was getting my flowers before I get up out of here. My real flowers, the flowers I love, the flowers that God made for our mental health to get better.
The
So
Joker's
he
talking about the
definitely was.
flowers.
I was on my Cheech and Chong, on my Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, all in one.
I hear you. I hear you. The Joker. Devajna, the Joker was in a group with your father.
Oh yeah,
Um, he was in this is Big Joe's daughter.
yeah. I remember
Mm,
she was a little girl.
when she was a little girl.
I remember she was a baby at grandma's house. Yeah, I remember she
So
was at grandma's house playing in the playpen.
hey, 716 live, reporting live. I don't know why I'm echoing. What's going on, Big Mike? How you
What's
doing?
good? What's good? What's good?
So
Big
the,
Mike.
What up? Happy
how,
holiday, everybody. Everybody.
happy holidays. Big shout out to 716 Live and Jay. I don't know why I'm echoing right now.
Is it my mic? Is it because of my mic?
Mute for a
Okay,
moment.
let me turn mine on.
Okay. Yep, that's what it was. Nope, it's not. But we'll
It's
fix
catching up
it.
with data. We all right. We'll catch up with data.
We good?
Yeah, we'll catch it up.
Hey, Talia, sis. So Talia's going to be coming on with us in a moment as well. We're going to be talking about Buffalo, the blizzard, and how everyone has been affected. I mean, we've
Wow.
been affected differently, bro. Big Mike, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was all right. It was all right. I was running around. I actually moved somebody in their first apartment and everything. It's better than mine. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, yo. Yeah, but that was the first of Christmas and in their apartment, so they was happy.
Oh, that's what's up. That's
Yeah, we was
OG
like,
Mom.
yeah.
That's what's up. Hey, Big Face 716. Thank you so much for joining us. We are also on Facebook Live as well as YouTube on Think and Grow with Vet Green. I do apologize for the echoing, but we'll try and figure this out one way or another. Welcome, OG Mom. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, G.
Oh, gee.
So we are going to be talking about what's been going on in Buffalo. If you guys have been affected, I'm talking to those that are on the Instagram page. If you guys have been affected, let me know in the chat what you've been experiencing, what you've been facing, what you've seen, or the stories that you've heard. I want to provide a platform for everyone to voice their concerns. I know at one point there were no emergency services in the Buffalo area. I went out today. Big shout out to Coach or John Ingram in La Corona. I put up a post about getting medication for my mom. And within 5 minutes, he had called me, found the pharmacy that was open, and man, because as you guys know, my mom was in the hospital with COVID.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it still
definitely that.
sounding bad?
No, it could be worse.
The
But you
echoing?
good.
It could be
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah. Can you guys mute for a moment? I'm just trying to figure out. I'm going to mute everyone just to figure out what's going on here. Can you guys hear it now?
Fine.
You guys don't hear the echo?
Well, it's all right. It's all right. It's doable.
Okay, I don't know where that was coming
It's
from.
doable. Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds much better. No, it doesn't. Hang on. Hey, Talia, sis. She's coming in. Hang on. Hello, sis. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you so much for joining. I'm trying to figure out where the echoing is coming from. So I'm just going to mute everyone for a moment. How's that? That's better. All right, let me just unmute everyone one at a time, just so we can figure. This is the technical difficulties that we come through sometimes. You guys stick
Yeah,
with
everything's
us,
good.
though. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Let's
everything's
see.
good. 716 Live, what's going on?
Say something, Diva. No, say. Let me unmute you.
You gotta mute.
Say unmute, Devajna.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Let me say something. Okay. All right, Talia, hon, I'm going to unmute you. Let's see what's going on here. Just say, unmute and say something. I just want to make sure.
Hola.
Hola. OG Mon, you want to unmute real quick and say something? I just want to.
Hello.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Big Mike, you want to unmute? Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Big Mike, hang on. Hang on. We're working this out, you guys. Say something. Someone.
Hello.
What do you think?
1, 2 in the house, in the place to be. The
All
MC.
I wonder. I think that Big Mike is the one with the echo.
Is it my phone? Are we still on the phone? Okay.
No,
It's not your phone.
You might have a speaker on. You want a speaker on your 716 Live laptop?
The only thing I did was I have my tablet next to me.
Okay. Is it plugged in to hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, that might be the problem. You might have to we can figure it out after the show, but we can keep
Okay.
going now. It's just okay. I know exactly what to do.
Okay. All right. Well, help me out, bro. Help me out here.
Yeah.
The Joker has agreed to produce these shows.
Yeah.
So thankfully, because this is not my forte. This is
We
not
good.
my forte.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
Okay.
welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today for a new episode of Think and Grow with Vet Green. Yep, that's you, Big Mike. That's you.
Yeah, you still getting echo?
It might be because of that room. It might be because of that room that you're in. So
Wow.
we'll
Hold
start
on.
with
Let me take this out.
We'll start with you, Devajna. Tell me what has been your experience, and you guys are out there live. What has been your experience dealing with snow, and what was it like? Because you're out in Chicago right now. What did it look like for you?
We did not get it as bad. Can you guys hear me?
We hear you nice.
Okay. We did not get it as bad as Buffalo, thank God. I was still able to get back and forth to work. There were no driving bans. Like, to my knowledge, no one lost any power or anything. So I'm happy I wasn't in Buffalo.
Yeah. Talia, beautiful Talia. What has and thank you for always reaching out all the time. What is it looking like over there on the west side?
So we're still snowed in, and people are shoveling.
Wow. What about you, OG Mon? You're over there on the east side. What's it looking like for you? And welcome, Vintage Wayne inside 766.
It's horrible. Our streets haven't been plowed yet.
Mm.
I can't move my car. Girl.
Wow.
I'm about to go out there and get a group of people and get some shovels.
Yeah. Have people been stopping by at all, trying to
No,
like nothing?
no, the snow is so deep on my street. Horrible, 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 horrible.
Mm-mm. And the last that I read, and you out there may have heard something also. Put it in the chat if you've heard different. But the last toll that I heard is that there were 25 deaths here in the. Is that what you guys are hearing as well?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that on CNN that there were 25 deaths. Yeah.
yeah.
Is it current? I thought it was more than that.
I seen it this morning, so it might be
Well,
more.
they saying it's combined. It's combined of 50 something combined of all the cities that got snowed in. Buffalo, I think they said Pennsylvania, Detroit, like places like that also got snowed in. Texas also got a lot of blizzard stuff in Texas and stuff like that. They doing the combined, but Buffalo's 25
Wow.
in county, so they ain't do a report yet.
And we still have yet to see. We have yet to see Byron Brown.
They
Really?
my father. Yeah, he was buried.
We're
My dad
Oh,
Byron.
was
they
buried in
did
his car
find
on
your
the
father.
Citizen Valley.
Thank God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. 716 Live. Jay said last he checked there were 27. You guys, 27.
Oh, it's 27?
27 now.
27.
And one of the cats I knew William Clay. Rest in peace to William Clay.
Rest in peace.
That's my boy, man. Yeah.
And Mom, we were talking yesterday. You knew people who had children on ventilators, right?
Huh?
It's so sad. A child on a ventilator.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Where's our mayor? Where? I almost feel like that girl, Byron.
Wow.
OG Moan said, "Where is the mayor?"
Yeah,
She feels like that. Remember the show, Byron?
For real.
Yeah,
For real.
I
Like
hear you.
you have regular citizens out here doing more than the mayor. You know,
Right,
you
right.
have people out here getting it together, opening up sideways, whatever, pulling out their personal vehicles to help the neighborly love.
He can't do too much until the marshals come and the guards came. But they out there now, but a lot of them is still stuck trying to get there. The mayor can't do much. He can't. He's just one man. He's doing
Where's
orders.
our snow plan? Where's the snow plan?
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
They're snowed in.
Why wait until we get hit
They
to
are.
try to plan something? Why not already have it in place?
And they snowed in too.
But you know what's so
they trying to
crazy?
get out to get the help. They trying to get out.
People want these jobs so bad. Then when you give it to them, they fumble to play.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
These lives were lost, and some of this could have been avoided.
Yeah.
I'm in my feelings about the whole storm. You have people losing their lives, and it didn't even have to be as serious.
You're right. They should have been plowing throughout the night while it was snowing.
Yeah.
I think
Talia, what's your thoughts?
I just was so upset at some of the rhetoric that I saw about people who I feel have privilege, passing judgment on people who are taking acts of desperation. Like my background, like I come from people who have very humble. So I feel like you shouldn't judge people that you don't know when they're in a place of desperation. I feel like that's not being a good neighbor. And I just was concerned because I saw so many people who I thought were sitting in a place of privilege judging other people when I hadn't thinking that they're freezing. You know what I mean? Like it's real.
Mm-hmm. One of the challenges, and me and the Joker were talking about this morning on his show, about the looting that's going on in Buffalo right now. On 514 Online Mix this morning, we were talking about it on the Joker's show. And my challenge is that I've been in a place where I didn't have enough. I've been there. I just hate that some of these, like at the end of the day, it's the people in that area that's going to be mostly affected because those stores may decide to pull out. They may decide that they no longer want to be a part of the Buffalo area because they lost too much. On a business standpoint, I think about, even though they may have insurance, right? These businesses are getting looted from, they may have insurance. What's going to happen is their premiums are going to go up. At the end, it's going to be the people that's going to have to pay for that. because when their premiums go up, they're going to be like, okay, where are we going to get this money to, so that we can, at the end of the day, we got to make sure that the bottom line is like it's supposed to be.
But the bottom line, that is profit. It's not
Yeah.
survival for them. And that's the thing that's killing me. It's like, but the people who I felt like were open and helping didn't get looted. Like, is there some one business that was open and helping that then got looted? That's what I want to know. Because that's why I reached out to you. Because I was like, I only really see what I see out my window and what I see on Facebook. So that's why I wanted to reach out to you, because I was like, I don't know what's happening in other places.
Yeah, out here in so I live in Lackawanna. No looting or anything. There hasn't been anything like that going on. The stores are opening late. We have the one corner store here in my area. The pharmacy, I had to actually go down to South Buffalo because nothing's open. You see the steel doors in front of the businesses. Nothing is really opening, and it has been scary. Good morning. Hey, Dominique, I see you tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us today. What are your stories, Dominique? Put them in the chat, because I know you are now, you just recently moved to a new area, and I know a lot of people in this area in Lackawanna lost power. So what about you guys? Has anyone lost power at all? And Big Mike, not trying to exclude you, because I know
No, you guys
you guys got hit with some real cold weather. You didn't get the storm, but you got the weather.
Yeah, we didn't get any snow.
Yeah, no
We
snow.
just got the rain.
How was it this weekend there?
It was pretty calm. Pretty calm. It was cold. Got a little cold blast, but yeah, we just got the rain.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this. Do you feel, and OG Moan, you had a lot to say about your feelings, which are definitely very valid, as far as, where the powers that be, like, where are they at this time? At least come out and say something to us, right? At least come out and make us feel that you remember us, because unfortunately the East Side was deeply impacted, and and that's one of the areas that was hardest hit. But we also have the higher poverty level in some areas of Buffalo, like the West Side, certain areas of the West Side, certain areas of the East Side. So how do you, what would you have liked to see? That's my question. What would you have liked to see happen?
Maybe a different plan. Maybe some of these snowplow drivers staying on Facebook and actually doing their job instead of going live and posting pictures. Actually get down and do some, I always said, like, it's a bunch of snow trucks out here, right? Why won't those snow trucks get some kind of contracts with the emergency services, so when stuff happen, they can escort them so the fire trucks can come through the streets?
Mm-hmm.
So the ambulances can arrive, so people won't freeze in their car.
Right.
If we had enough shelters or schools that would open in emergency situations like this, you wouldn't have to sleep in your car.
Right.
If people weren't so busy trying to see what stores is going to be closed so they can go rob them, they could let the neighbors in, and with kids and all of that, maybe they can help.
You muted.
You muted, boo.
I'm talking to the people on live. I was saying, as they're watching, what do you think would have been a best practice, I guess? And I do believe that this storm is going to be a lesson for.
It is.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be a lesson. That's one thing that I've seen happen in Buffalo. With each storm we have, we learn more from it. This one, unfortunately, I don't think a lot of us took it seriously. I know I didn't. I didn't think it would be this
serious, right?
Yeah, make this.
But it's like, okay, now that it hit, now what?
Now what?
Yeah. Right. Okay, it caught us off guard. That was day one. Okay. Nobody could have expected it to be as bad as it was. Mm-hmm. It hit, now what?
I feel like, so I like Puerto Rico, a lot of times there's not electricity, and our police response is as best as we can. But like, my whole thing is, like, for the people who are there without electricity, like, someone needs to talk to them Do you know what I mean? And tell them like they were trying to do like on like what you can do, what you can't do, like how to heat the house. Like that I felt like was really helpful for people who may be scared. And Puerto Ricans, we know, because I tell people we have whole songs about not having electricity, about the electricity going out, but it's a culture built around that. So we and other people need to share those tactics. You know what I mean? Like how to survive. But with the cold, it was like almost so challenging. I feel like the most vulnerable people, there should be like a message to them. That's kind of what my point was.
Yeah. Have you guys, so I live in Lackawanna, and I'm asking this for you out there that's online listening live with us and on the panel. Did you guys get any calls from like emergency services at all every day? So I live in between like Hamburg and West Seneca, and I was getting calls, daily updates from emergency services, letting me
I
know
was
what
getting a
was going
report
on.
from of course 716 Live, Caleb Bishop.
Hmm.
She has a scanner, um, and a couple other sources on social media that I was getting information. And then I had family members and friends of the family hit me up, me knowing about my dad. They was looking for him. Then and it went viral with William Clay when he found him dead. That went
Yeah.
viral. That was on CNN. That was on it, Hip Hop Nation. That was on Revoke News. It was all across. That went viral across all digital platforms and everything about that. So that's how I was getting information. And
So,
I wasn't really getting nothing from like um the sources on my end as far as me watching TV, as far as CNN and all that. So, um, thank God for social media. I wouldn't know none of this. You know what I mean?
yeah, thank God
Some
for
people
social
take
media.
this social media for granted, and play. I use
Hmm.
these platforms to reach out to families when something go down and for business. You know what I mean? So people need to use these platforms in a way to where it could be more serious. So when do things like this do happen, your algorithms can catch up to a lot of things to help people. And because if you're doing ratchet things on these platforms, a lot of people's not going to see the content when somebody do really, really need help, and you post it
Hmm.
in that nature and everything. So you know what I mean. So that's the thing I want to bring to the table and teach people that's on these platforms. As me being a marketing manager and understanding how to work this thing. So I think that's important because a lot of people
Yeah.
wasn't seeing the content when people was posting stuff up. If their phone was off, they couldn't get a hold of nobody. When they did get a hold of somebody, oh, did you see the post? No, I didn't see it. This and that. Yeah, because you ratchet on here every day.
Yeah.
So your algorithm's not gonna let you see when somebody's hurt or somebody died on the snow or somebody snowed in. You ain't gonna see that until the next day.
Yeah. Some of these videos, and I'm glad that we do have social media because it's the quickest way to get information out there. So there was the video of the guy on Bailey and Kensington. That wasn't Clay, was it? That
I
wasn't.
believe that was him. Yeah.
That
I
was him.
don't
Go ahead, Talia.
I was just gonna say my algorithms must be ratchet because they didn't show any of the east side to me. So I'm on
Hmm.
LinkedIn and I'm seeing my friends reacting like I'm seeing dead people and I'm like, I'm not seeing that. That's literally why I reached out
Yeah.
to
Your
that
algorithm.
because I'm gonna tell you it didn't even come up on my
Yeah.
like cycle. I haven't
Well,
even seen it yet.
Do you what do you use
I'm
your
Puerto
platform
Rican, so a
for?
lot of my algorithms are like Latino based. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
around Spanish
Okay.
speaking media and stuff like that. So I didn't
So
even see it.
oh, that's probably why, because you probably speak Spanish. Now, if somebody speaking Spanish about what was going on, then the algorithms will catch up, and then you can see the content. And then people have to
yeah.
translate it. If people click translate, like sometimes tell your fellow people, what I'm saying, that your family and your friends in your Puerto Rican community, tell them to always click translate on their when they post stuff up, so the algorithms can grab the English and the Spanish.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot either, and that's probably because mines are geared more towards like motivational. Or if one of you would have posted it, I would have seen it because I follow you guys like faithfully. But I didn't see much either. People were sending me things, sending me articles so that I can see. And um, peace and blessings to the family of Mr. Williams. I heard that it may have been his birthday as well. Did you
Yeah,
guys hear that as
he
well?
William, he be outside, man. He good dude. You know, he do what he do. Good people. He was like one of the last people I seen before I moved out of Buffalo. He's real close to the family. My dad was very hurt when he heard that. When I told him about
Mm,
that today, um, amazing dude, man. It's like, you know, he probably was just out just getting a pack of cigarettes, knowing him. You know, he's simple, you know, with things. And it probably was his birthday. He probably was going to the liquor store and wanted to catch up for it closed, and you
mhm.
know, and got caught up, and you know, and he probably was tipsy a little bit too. You know what I mean? And you know, but you know, recipe of my man William Clay, that's my bro, man, and you know, good people. You know, very funny guy. You know, and a lot of people in Lackawanna know him too. You know, he got
Yeah,
a couple Clays out there in the project, so you know, no doubt.
yeah. How did you handle, and we'll start with you, Talia. How did you handle the storm? Because it began, what, Thursday night? Did it begin? So how did you handle it?
I was at the house from the day before because I heard that there was a storm coming. So I had gone to the store, but I was working from home anyway. So I was already inside, but I have a 5-year-old son, and my son was with his grandparents, and with his family a couple blocks away. So I just made sure, he had everything he needed from my house. But I like prepared for it a little bit, but I don't cook. So I'm like I'm dying in here. Like I'm like, I'm done. Like I need some French fries or something someone else has prepared.
What about you, OG Mo? How did you handle getting prepared for the storm?
Um, I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. You
Like my
know,
sister.
I'm
My
already
sister.
ready. I'm ready for whatever. I
My
have kids,
sister.
so I have to be ready.
You
You got
sound
that
like you from Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know,
man. OG Mo don't play no games.
Yeah,
absolutely
right.
not. I'm a
She
big
played
girl.
chess
I
for
love to
seconds.
eat, so I have to have food.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
Okay.
how did you guys handle getting prepared for the storm? I know for me, I was just like, okay, there's food in the house, this, that, and the other. But upon talking to my little big sister Trina, she's like, yeah, I got batteries, I got flashlights, I got this. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, I don't have all of that. Candles and all of that type of things. But
Yeah,
this
when
one
I was in
definitely,
Buffalo, I was always ready anyway. I was
yeah,
a street walker anyway, so I was always aware of what was
prepared.
going on. And being at the barbershop, you learn everything.
Yeah.
You know, being at Rui's barbershop on Hurdle, but that's the spot. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, I think I snowed in at the barbershop before with Rudy. So yeah, we definitely made it happen. You know, I make sure all my kids is good. You know, my daughters got kids now, so they in the house. They safe with the babies and my grandbabies, and you know, I'm surprised she didn't. She was off of work because you know my daughter's a nurse. So you know if she would have worked that day, she probably been still be working to this day. She probably be just getting off right now, working 3 days straight. Um, yeah, because you know she's a nurse, so you know that she was off those 2 days for the holidays. Took a vacation day and everything, so she was good. Um, but I think they tried to call her in though. I think she's like, I can't go nowhere. I can't drive. Yeah,
Yeah.
snowed in. That you know, but
I have an uncle
she's
that
good.
works at Mercy Hospital, and I think I talked to you about this earlier, Franklin. That they mandated him, so he literally worked for 3 days straight. Couldn't go to sleep because he didn't want to sleep in. Yep, it's my thing. I apologize. He didn't want to sleep in the chair, so he literally was woke and worked. So there's 3 shifts in each day. He worked 9 shifts, 9.5 shifts. He was finally able to come
Bless his
home
heart.
yesterday.
ah,
Yeah, yesterday. At 3 o'clock, they finally let him go home. And he called. He's like, huge shout to Uncle Rob. He's like, I'm just calling to let you know I'm not dead. I'm just turning off my phone. I said, it's all right, just come get your food. Just come get your food.
Man,
I'm gonna be
bless his
asleep for
heart.
days. Yeah. They wouldn't let him go. So what he works 7 to 3 at the hospital. No one was able to get in, no one was able to get out. So they mandated them and they told them that if you leave, that there's a chance that you won't have a job when you come back. They didn't have anyone to, yeah, they didn't have anyone to come in. The everything was closed. The grocery stores started closing like at noon. There's in the grocery store right out here in West Seneca, there's cars abandoned because they couldn't get out. I'm so happy that I got in early. I woke up like at 6 o'clock in the morning and got out at 7 because my mom had just came home from the hospital, so I knew I had cleaned out her refrigerator. I knew she was going to need some things, and it's a good thing that we had gotten out when we did. Like literally, I was driving down the road. I was coming from South Park. You know where the Bailey South Park split is?
Oh yeah.
If you're from Buffalo, so I'm
Yep.
coming down. I'm coming down that one road to where it splits, and I'm trying to stop, and I see the car, a truck right in front of me. Thank God the truck was like closer to the other side, to the left, because when I slid, I would have hit him. Thank God, because I couldn't stop the car. Then my windshield wiper broke.
Oh,
It was
Whoa.
crazy. The windshield wiper broke. The wind at this point was probably, it was up there. It was raining and snowing at the same time, and I'm trying to make it home. It was crazy trying to make it to the grocery store. Yeah, it was definitely crazy. What are some of the things that you've been hearing? And this is for any of you. I know that a lot of you have your ear to the ground, or may have heard other things. What else have you heard as far as the search and rescue efforts? Or has anyone heard anything about the search and
Nah,
rescue efforts?
I'm not
I haven't
even
heard
from.
nothing.
Yeah,
CNN
I'm
ain't
not
saying
even
too
from
much
here.
either.
We didn't hear anything.
Yeah, we hear
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
Um, Everything's been social media. Everything been
Yeah,
IG.
yeah.
Everything
IG,
been Facebook.
YouTube stuff. Yeah.
Inboxing. So I try to refresh as much as possible, see if I get something new. But yeah, CNN ain't saying too much. MSNBC had something going on when I went to the gym today. They had a
mhm,
little something going. I could really hear it like I wanted to. Like I said, I'm from Buffalo, but I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. When we 60 degrees over here.
Oh, you're so lucky. I
Ooh.
love New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm in Albuquerque. I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and yeah, it's pretty. It hit 60 degrees, 65 degrees today. Um, so I went to the gym, and then they had the screens up, and I was trying to change the channel or turn it up while I'm working out to see what's going on. The CNN, but they was touching on a lot of other things, like, but they were really, going deep into it. I hate that. I think that should have been one of the main story. They should have kept going. They keep repeating the same thing over and over. Um, so it might be some updates now, but it's not consistent.
Yeah, yeah.
I know we made the cover of the Times,
Yeah.
which I'm happy, but I'm not happy because they're in a thing with their workers right now, and I'm a labor girl. But my whole thing was also like social media is a huge way that Puerto Ricans communicate during when we have storm response too. So I just seen a lot of people like telling me, oh, they were safe and da 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 da. But other women I saw asking for food for their children, and then other people saying that they were lacking what Moan said, like the ability to leave, so that affected their food access. Like they weren't able to get out their house.
Yeah,
And
some
another
of the
thing, like I say something real quick.
yeah, go ahead.
Me and you, me and Vet, we talked earlier about this, and nobody didn't know this until I just talked to like 4 people on Facebook before we got on, before I got on with you backstage. They didn't know until I told them that they gave everybody that got food stamps for the first got them Monday because of
Well,
the
what are they supposed to do with them? They can't get out their house.
well, see, they let them know
Prior to,
Monday. They
yeah,
put it in
prior
people's
to.
in their app at that Monday before the storm came. They had 3 days to go shopping.
Oh, before the storm came.
Yeah, they gave
Yeah,
everybody full-fledged food stamps.
That's so crazy because I didn't see that message to my community in any way. I didn't see anybody talking about they got the stamps early, so they were
now
happy.
people were going calling, that, oh, you have this much. Oh, I do have food stamp. And 3 people have been there. Yeah, I do have food stamp. Wow. Yeah, to get
I was trying to confirm that.
So y'all got food stamps. Y'all got food stamps right now. Y'all got it early. Yeah.
What other stories have you been hearing? And if you are out there listening right now, and you need some assistance, please put it in the chat, and we'll see what we can do for you. You can also give us a call. You can DM me. You can DM Talia. She's always willing to help, especially with the Latin community. Is it Latin community, Talia? Is that okay? Because
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was gonna say I saw a Buffalo, like there's a couple pages, like a Buffalo Mutual Aid page, and then a Buffalo Storm page. So people were like sharing people's requests. I seen that if people were in need and stuff. So big shout out to our neighbors who are organized and out there, and I'm very proud of them.
Yes, I saw that. I actually joined that Buffalo Storm 2022 page. I saw someone had posted about it, and I was like, okay, this was prior to me finding about the pharmacy. And again, thank you, Coachy, for that information. Like it's good to have good neighbors. It really is good to have good neighbors, people who are looking out for you, because man, it can be so tough, especially during these times. I was offering plates of food, and just come and get it. Just please come and get it, because man.
Well, fix your plate. I'm on my way.
Come on, I got you.
I said I can cook it. I can't get there.
Okay, but let me ask y'all this: what's up with this stolen elephant?
That's great.
Stolen elephant.
That's
what am I missing?
I seen that on IG. Somebody stole the elephant from the Buffalo Zoo.
Huh?
In Buffalo Zoo. Yeah, somebody broke into Buffalo Zoo and stole the elephant.
I thought they removed the elephants because they weren't caring for them humanely. That's what I was told, that the elephants were moved other places.
That joint was on Parkside.
There was a goat on Silver one time.
Google it on your phone. That joint was on Parkside.
They better not be stealing no
animals. He was going to the gas station or something.
Look, he said the elephant said, "I'm about to come clear the streets."
Put a dolly on the back of me. Put a flower on the back of me.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. It looked like a crackhead was walking them.
Oh.
Like I was gonna ask you, do they have mutual aid in Chicago? Like, do they have those groups where people organize each other to help people?
In certain neighborhoods, they do. They have a lot of like in the neighborhood that I live in, Maywood, out in Chicago, they have different groups that come together and help each other, like the neighbors. That neighborhood reminds me a lot of Buffalo, how they can just band together and help each other. But the city of Chicago has a lot of resources as well, because it's so big. Hey, Brittany Guzzle, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Yeah, what services do you know, Talia? Because I know you have your ear to the street, and you're a big advocate for your community. What other resources do you know that are available?
I was just thinking about our food security system. So one of the things I was trying to understand was where the pantry is going to open. So there's a pantry a couple blocks away that I helped open professionally as a part of my work in food insecurity. So I was going to literally looking to see which of the pantries were open, if they're open, and if they can get open based on like who was there, especially some of the smaller ones. But I don't know of anything additional. Like, honestly, I feel like a lot of the help has been coming from the neighbors. And then anything that's generated from like people's natural innovation. Like I saw people bringing snow mobiles up here from the South Towns and like putting messages out, like, I'm ready to help and whatever, like, como, like un combo, like a little group. I was like, okay. So I was excited and encouraged to see that.
Yeah. What about you, the Joker? Have you heard of any services available that have been helping people out, or do you know of some yourself? I know you spoke highly of the one church here in Buffalo. I haven't heard anything about the churches doing anything,
I
and
know a lot
I
of
may
people
be
get.
wrong there.
I know a lot of people opening up their doors and stuff, businesses like the clothing store. And one of the clothing stores on the west side opened up their stores so people to come in and get warm. A girl posted up that she is in Atlanta on vacation visiting family, and she said anybody that want to go past my house, it's secured very well, but the hallway is open. If you want to go, plug in your phone, get warm. She put her address
Mm.
out there. She said I have an alarm system on my house, so you don't have to worry about, if you come in, it's the alarm going to go off. But she was like, it's a basement down there, and she told them that saying you can go down there, you can sleep. She said it's clean. She was telling people it's clean blankets and stuff in her pantry in the basement. She says a finished
Mm.
basement. You can use that stuff anytime you get done. Throw it in the hamper. I clean it when I get home. I mean, she was really giving instructions like you can
Wow,
still her back door is
that's good.
open and you can go in and get warm and charge your phone. It's a bathroom downstairs. You can use the bathroom and just respect the crib and do what it
Right,
do.
right.
Like what I'm saying. So that was amazing. I'm
Mm.
saying
Yeah, yeah.
she's right in between North Buffalo East Side, like around Minnesota area. I'm saying a lot, LaSalle area. She's around that area, and she said, "Yep, my side door stays open right there." And she
Just
said,
come in.
you might hear the dog. Dog is barking. She said, you might hear somebody come in there to feed him, but I let them know to check on you guys if you guys going down there to get warm. And so that was cool.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
shout out to 716. And then they opened up their studios too. Now,
Yeah,
doing
big
something
shout
too.
out to
Yeah,
Jay.
big
Yeah.
shout out to Jay. And then Gypsy Parlor Joker, I was gonna say they're providing meals for first responders like your daughter, like
Yeah.
people who are working in the hospitals, and then also Friends of the Night people I know is open. So Joe will probably be open as much as he can. He opens really, really early. And then I saw the National Guard had like a hotline. But when I think of big responses, like I couldn't think of them at the time, but I know I've seen those on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So it is. I've been seeing a lot of stuff popping up on my IG feeds, on my pop up show with the Joker page, and I've been seeing a lot of people posting some addresses up that you can go to, on Allen,
Warming
some places
shelters and stuff.
going down Hurdle, Bridge Studios is open up their studios. People come in to get warm, charge their phones, that nature right there, and all that. So there's a lot of people definitely doing things. And I'm pretty sure my barber, Rudy's, opened up his barbershop on Hurdle. He live upstairs from the barbershop. Pretty sure he's gonna open the barbershop. You come in, charge their phone, get warm. Knowing him, he get the cooking and everything. You know what I'm saying, to make sure everybody good. So shout out to my man Rudy, man. You know what I'm saying, he might give y'all a free cut and everything. You know what I'm saying, shout out to Rudy, man. You know what I'm saying, Rudy Faye Factory Barbershop. You know what I mean, on Hurdle. Yeah.
Well, we aren't going to go too long on this. Talia actually has a show coming up soon. So, Talia, tell everyone where they can see you at tonight.
I was gonna ask you at 716 Live, but I'm actually at home. I usually have a show called Talia Talks, and we talk with Black and Latino business people about the realities of business in Buffalo. And I have a directory for Latinas in business. It's this only state loan. Mona invented it. I copied it though off of. Have you ever heard of the Black Brown or the Black Bag Directory or the Brown Bag
Brown
Directory?
bag.
I'm just nervous because I'm on but the Brown Bag Directory actually copies it from them. So I talk about small business, and I'll be on tonight, I think at 8:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Definitely got to plug in on that one.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
make sure
excited.
you
I'm gonna
guys
follow
follow.
that.
After all the snow business go, please go see Whitney Houston's biopic. That is amazing what they did on that movie right there. I'm just gonna say that right there. I'm gonna give you the
Oh,
spoiler. We all know the story that grew up, but they
yeah,
really went into detail in that movie. And yeah, the Whitney joint, I'm gonna dance with somebody. Y'all need to go see
it's good.
that.
Yeah.
Amazing,
I was watching
amazing.
Respect with my
But
mom yesterday. That was good too.
amazing, amazing movie. They went into detail what really went on, and those who in the music business need to pay attention to how the machine works. The guy that played Clyde Davis let you know how the machine worked. They didn't leave nothing out. So anybody that's in the music business, they need to pay attention to that part while you're trying to pay attention to Whitney's story and on what she's been through between her mom and all that and then all that yeah, definitely you guys got to go see that.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. What about you, Big Mike? What do you have going on soon? What do you have coming? So let everybody know who you are and where we can see you, Brooklyn of the Brown Table.
Well, Brooklyn the Round Table, right there on the Evening Rush. Trying to get it out on a couple of other things, but yeah, we trying to focus on a lot of businesses, for the new year coming. Basically just trying to focus on that, trying to get some things done. I mean, we got some insight. It's a little hard to get done. Being one, you can be but so many places. But yeah, we
Yeah.
kind of linked into a lot of things coming up. Get a little heavier than what I thought it was, but still grinding, still grinding. Yeah.
What about you, OG Moan, Miss Event Planner? What you got? What are you planning coming up soon? You know your auntie birthday is the 18th, so I fully expect some beautiful decorations.
Oh, I got you.
I know you do. I know you do.
If I got to take my shovel outside and
And
bring
I
the
was
Joker
definitely
down
going
here and Big Mike,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
we gonna get it together for you. It's gonna
I
be
have to
epic.
relocate.
some pictures.
Yes, sir.
Definitely
Tell them
gonna
it's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic.
Okay, that's right.
I am going to ask for some prayers because I am having surgery this Thursday, the 29th at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
So prayers up. I do believe in the power of prayers.
absolutely.
You definitely
Say
Definitely
some
that.
prayers
Keep
up.
go ahead
those
and do
up.
that thing. We gonna fast for you. That's for sure.
Yeah, bro. I got to get it together. So say a prayer up for me. I should be in the hospital for a couple of days. Hopefully, God willing, I'll be able to come home after a couple of days and celebrate New Year's at home. If not,
Yeah.
I, if not, oh well. I know the powers that be got me, and
Well,
prayer is a main
when
thing.
if you in the hospital,
So,
make sure you tune in to 514 Online Mix Radio.
oh yeah.
I got a playlist just for you. You know,
Thank you, bro. I'm
play
definitely
some good
gonna be
music on
tuned in.
514onlinemix.com. Y'all can catch me at 7 a.m. in the morning to 9 a.m. on 514onlinemix.com. And on the podcast side, it's on YouTube at IBP Media Group. Tune in at 8 o'clock. And I teach, I know it's a lot of artists in Buffalo that always need some marketing information. I teach artists how to get that bag as an independent artist or an unsigned artist. And I'm a marketing manager for a lot of artists out of Buffalo, like Caleb Bishop, Fire and Ice, and I have Cap 716, and I have a couple other people out here in Albuquerque, Atlanta, and all that, and they definitely doing amazing right now. They're getting crazy streams, and I also market manage myself, and I'm doing amazing right now on what I
Yeah, he
got
also
going on.
market manages podcasters such as
Podcasters
myself.
also.
We had
Definitely
a
that.
nice
Definitely that.
session. Bro is on point with it. I
Yeah,
tell you, we had a
Oh
nice
yeah.
session the
Oh
other
yeah.
day.
yeah,
I had to write down my stuff,
yeah,
my
yeah.
homework for this week that I'll be testing out. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. Get
He's
y'all
good at
approved.
what he
Get
does.
some streams, whatever podcast you got. I tell people all the time, I'm not gonna tell you what I could do. I know I could take you to a place you've never been before. That's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone's out there looking for someone to help them, you know, do something with their marketing because when you have a podcast or any type of entertainment platform, you need to know how to market that. And the Joker, Franklin, Overlooked MC, he is
A lot
very,
of names.
yeah, he's very good at what he does. I tell him all the time, you're a teacher. That's what I feel like God has in plan for you to teach all
Yeah,
of us.
definitely that. They
And one
stay
of the
asking me, not to
yeah
cut you off, they
about
stay asking me who he is. I'm like, yo, go up there.
Yeah,
and you're patient
Definitely.
with it. Like you were very patient with me
yeah,
the other day when we did that walkthrough, and he told me he saw what I was doing, told me what I can do to make it better, and that's what I'm going to do. That's the type of teacher I need in my life, and I need bite size. Like I said, okay, this is a lot of information. Let me just take these
yeah.
couple of bites and
Right,
run
right.
with it. So That's my homework for this week, to take that information that he gave me and put action behind it. So, what are we leaving everybody with today? Big Mike, go ahead. What are we leaving everybody with? I know this was kind of short, and this was my very first show
Nah,
back
it was
after
good.
my
It was good. I
hiatus.
mean,
So,
short is good, as long as it's
yeah, I
information.
appreciate you
You know,
guys. I appreciate you,
let's do
Talia
that.
and OG
Oh,
Monk,
I'm excited to
for
meet
coming
everybody.
through. Yeah, OG Monk, you're going to see more of Talia as we get that show, that new
Okay.
podcast coming up. Big Mike, what you want to leave everybody with
Yeah,
tonight?
well, definitely. Like I said, I'm working on some stuff. We're looking forward to bringing more businesses and everything to Buffalo. Working on some things. I need to get that mayor up out of there.
Quick.
Bet Green for
Where the
mayor.
petition at?
Hey, we're
I'm
gonna
about
get
to
that
start the
started.
petition.
Yeah.
Right,
We're gonna get that
man. We
started
need
with the
India.
Joker market and all of that. But anyway, yeah, let's do that.
Hello.
Yeah. But yeah, let's come keep the positive for the new year, y'all. And let's let all our shows be a better platform for everybody. A little bit more informational. Let's get it together. We can't look for everybody, to do everything for us. We just got to stay on the grind.
That's right. That's
Let's give
right.
him the boot like they did Jazzy J on Fresh Prince in the beginning.
There
Remember?
you go, right there. That one right there.
Just toss some more now.
Right out the door. Woo.
Yeah.
Baby with the bathwater. There you go.
What about you, Talia? What would you like to leave our listeners with tonight? And let everybody know again where they can find you within the next half an hour. I want you guys to go out and support Talia. She's not only beautiful on the outside, she truly is beautiful on the inside as well. I'm not one for letting people in my inner circle, but God knew what he was doing when he.
I just love you.
I love you too.
You couldn't
Talia.
stop me. I just like you, and I was like, I like your energy. So I'm gonna be on Instagram talking about Buffalo, and the one thing that I want to leave everybody with is I'm super excited to meet everyone, and that I'm very grateful for the time and attention everyone spent talking about our city, and I'm really proud of our neighbors. Like Melissa, they've been doing a bunch, so I'm just really grateful for them. And we're going to be on 716 Live, and my personal Instagram is soytalia.com, which is SOY Talia TALIA.com, and that's also a website where you can find a lot of the information about what I do. Some of it, which is food work.
Thank you, Talia. OG Mon, what would you like to leave our listeners with tonight?
I don't want to get your podcast in trouble. I'm gonna just zoop zoop. I'm gonna leave them with this right here, boo. This is what I'm gonna leave them with.
Peace. India Walton for mayor. India Walton for mayor.
Hello. Somebody else. Somebody else.
Not to hate on Byron. Not to hate on Byron.
No,
I think
listen, boo.
women can plan a little
Who
bit
needs to
more.
run for mayor, boo?
Hey, gotta go.
Let's get you on in there, boo.
Come on, vet for mayor.
Vet Green for mayor. Vet Green for mayor.
Hey, you see what New York City did, right? Got a woman in every place.
And guess what? The job get done.
There you
the
go.
Job get done.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's right.
You got somebody.
We just gonna wait. Yeah, we just gonna wait for that Green. Do a little transition. Get our boards up. We good.
Come on, let's go. Vet Green for mayor.
Vet Green for mayor.
There you go.
All right, the Joker. Let everybody know again where they can find you every single day, and what would you like to leave our listeners with?
Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time. Y'all snowed in. Y'all want to jam with me? I play good music, man. I play the indie music. I play some old school, and I talk about the music marketing. I'll be talking about some good things. Tomorrow morning show is going to be talking about all the big topics I talked about in 2022 that people been asking for me to redo. I'll be talking about that tomorrow a little bit with Joe Checker, my co-host, and hopefully Vec is squeeze in a little bit on that, and we just gonna talk marketing and all that, and y'all can get me at Overlook MC on Instagram, or the pop-up show _ with the Joker on Instagram. On Facebook, I'm the government name. What I'm saying? I'm Franklin Stewart Jr. You know what I mean? And then you'll see the Joker pop-up show logo. Everybody love the logo. Everybody asked for T-shirts already, so I'm getting some printed up, with the logo. And yeah, so yeah, y'all can hit me up every morning. Y'all can jam with me in the morning. You know what I mean? And go to IBP Media Group. Everything's in the private chat for for you guys who want to click and follow. I will definitely follow back, and definitely engage with you, and all that good stuff, and keep you popping. Anything that you do, I'm going to market it. I'm not going to just share it. I'm gonna market it. I'm gonna take it to another
Yeah.
level. I'm gonna let
You
people
are
see that
mad
don't know.
supportive.
Yeah.
Mad supportive, definitely. I think you taught us how to be better at supporting. I was talking to Big Mike about this a while back. I think you taught all of us how to be better at supporting each other.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
definitely
Yeah.
that.
So,
Hmm.
Bro, Big Mike, man, you've been stepping your game up on your content too, boy.
Oh
you
yeah,
see
bro.
him
Yeah,
out
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Ain't no game,
Like
bro.
yeah,
I
like
see
I
you.
said, yeah.
see you.
I need to let you
I've
know
been
that now
slipping,
that
but I've been running, bro. I'm getting it.
your skills, your
I'm
your
definitely
skills is
getting it
crazy.
done, bro.
You didn't got crazy with it. Okay, look at Big Mike doing his thing. Okay, content
Right.
creator.
Sean
I'm
too. I
trying.
see
I'm
the
throwing.
Don out there. I see
I'm
Don
trying.
out there
I need about 3 more
doing
classes.
reels.
I need some classes from
Oh
the
yeah, I got you.
overload,
I got you.
but
But
I'll be there. We're gonna
you're
be
doing all
there.
right
Let's
right
do
now,
that.
though. I like that. Yeah, I
Mhm.
like that. Good job.
Well, I'm just going to tell everyone who is in the Buffalo and surrounding areas to stay safe. Please stay safe. Um, we are the city of good neighbors, and neighbors, this is the time that we can show support for each other. No judgment, just plain pure support with love. This is, I think many of
Exactly.
us who have lived in
Hmm.
this area for a very long time, born and raised here, we did not anticipate this. I know me, I was like, oh, because we just had that storm, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Never did I ever anticipate this. And for it to continue like this, I literally had every day my walkway and stuff is getting shoveled because I got a little grand dog. Last night, 8 o'clock, the guy was out there shoveling for me. He comes by, he's doing all the neighborhood. He's out there shoveling for me. He did such a good job. I had ice probably about 18 inches thick. He broke up all of that ice, got rid of all of it. This morning I woke up, I'm like, I can't even see the doggone concrete anymore. It's crazy. So this has
Yeah.
definitely been unusual. It's unprecedented. They said that this was going to be historical. It definitely has been. And I just want to say, stay safe, everybody. And it is okay to ask for help. Don't be embarrassed. Don't think that you will be
Right.
judged
Right.
if you need the help. This is what we are supposed to be doing for
Exactly.
each other.
Exactly.
Reach out, right? Reach out. DM me if you have any questions, or you're embarrassed to talk to somebody about it, or even if you just need somebody to talk to, because this mentally can be draining. It can be so draining. And if you are not okay, nothing around you is going to be okay. So I
Definitely
just
that.
want to tell everyone to number one, make sure that you are safe. Don't do anything crazy and dangerous. And take care of yourself. Check in with yourself mentally, check in with yourself spiritually, and make sure that it is all balanced. You don't want anything off balance during these times. The weather is crazy. I don't know about you all, but I think that I have seasonal depression where depending on the weather. You too, Talia? I can be up and down, right? It's been so crazy for me. December, I cried so much, with my mom being sick and just everything that was going around. And I just want to say big shout out to Sharon Green. Okay. Let me tell you, this lady went into the hospital with
Shout out
COVID.
Sherry.
Okay,
Wow.
mommy.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell you, you
Yeah.
can't tell me God ain't good. How you
Yeah.
walk
All
into
the
the
time.
hospital? You got all types of underlying health conditions,
Mhm.
all types, and you walk out.
Come
Thank
on.
Yeah.
you, God.
Yeah.
Man.
Come on, say it
Thank
again,
you,
boo.
God.
Yeah. Definitely
Tell me,
that.
man,
Definitely
my
that.
God ain't good. You can't tell me that. My man.
Yeah.
On oxygen? Are you kidding me? On oxygen. My mom is on oxygen 24/7, 365. She can't
Wow.
be without her oxygen. She walked out that hospital. She rolled out that hospital.
Okay.
She rolled out that hospital after having COVID. Lungs
All right.
full of
Don't want no
man.
smoke with the queen. Don't want no
You
smoke with the
showed
queen.
on. I said, Mommy, this is where I get my strength from. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, this is where I get my strength from. But
Yeah.
thank
That's why you
guys.
need to run for the mayor.
Ah,
Hey, hurry up.
There you go.
Hurry
Right
up,
there.
Make some changes in Buffalo.
There you
Okay.
go.
Make some
We
changes.
already
My
got
heart
our
is definitely-
campaign market manager, Overlook MC, so you
Right.
already know you up in there.
Right.
Yeah,
Man,
no doubt.
2023.
Okay.
2023
There you go.
gonna be crazy with us. Y'all
No
get
doubt.
y'all hook up with the Joker. All right.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you
Definitely that.
even
Yeah,
if you want to do a
definitely
podcast or
Mhm.
anything that involves where you need to reach people, reach out to him. He's good at what he does. He really is, and he's very, very patient and knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. So
Appreciate it.
thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
everybody, for
Yeah.
joining us tonight for another episode of Think and Grow with Vet Green. You guys will be seeing me again after the new year. And Talia, what's going on January 19th with 716 Live?
Is it the business competition?
Yeah.
Oh, so we have a business competition. It's for Black and Brown business people. It's a live pitch. You send in your pitch on the website 716live.com and you say why your business is the best. We're going to give you $650. You have to be in business 6 months or less. I always say I'm not checking any papers. I'm Sicilian. You say you're in business for 6 months. I trust you, right? And then also we're going to give you an entire like press package. The Joker, I'm sure you would be able to help us in that. But like with Jay, we're thinking about doing videos, doing their professional photo, and just really lifting that person up. And then I'm going to interview them. So it's like a whole kind of like circular advertisement thing. And that's for anyone to join in the year.
Okay. All right.
Well, hold on. You have to be 18 and 35 to participate because but you could help, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I'll be a part of it. I'll be there the day after my birthday. We're going to be
If
celebrating.
y'all need me, let me know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got to know the marketing. That's the key of marketing brings money. I call it M&M.
Yeah. I like
Marketing
Yeah.
that.
brings money. Without marketing, promotion don't bring you money. Promotion just let your people know who you are. Marketing is, I'm right here. This is me. You making a lot of noise. I'm right. Just see me. That's promotion. That don't bring no money.
We're excited to give money. It's $650. I know it's not a lot, but they could do whatever they want with it, and there's no financial disclosure. I don't like asking people about their financial situation. I just want to know, do you have like the ability?
All right.
We said $50. I can make that $1 million in 2 years. Stop playing.
There's a lot going on in the 716 Live studios. Okay, big shout out to Jay and a huge shout out to Don over at the Evening Rush.
Shout out to the
Big
716
shout out to you, bro.
Cap 716 Live.
Oh yeah, Cap. I can't wait. I'm hoping that I can get some of them on. I might be doing a New Year's show, depending on how I feel. I might be doing a New Year's show. So if you guys want to check in with me, the Joker and I should say, if you guys want to check in, Joker's going to be producing that show.
Yeah, no doubt. And make sure y'all tune in on the 6th. I'm gonna have MJ Hip Hop Connect. Man, she's a 7-time award-winning publicist in the hip hop industry, and she's gonna be on the show with me. She's gonna bring some marketing to the game. She's connected to all the big bloggers and magazines, MTVs, and all that. So she definitely going to bring a spark. But she said Buffalo is definitely on her radar. She as far as artists, so she's going to be on the show on the IBP side in radio, in the morning show. Matter of fact, yeah. So make sure y'all tune in on that. That's going to be good.
That's what's up. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. You have a wonderful night on purpose. Okay, I love you. Long life. In the broadcast.